Welcome back. Today we're going to take a quick look at the top 10 cryptocurrencies by market cap. We're going to start with Bitcoin at number 1, followed by Ethereum, BNB, XRP, Cardano, Dogecoin, and then we'll end with Polygon MATIC at number 10. Let's get straight into it. Bitcoin against USDT. Yes, sir. We've been in a consolidation. We're not entirely sure if this is going to become a descending triangle, maybe. Right? Mountain 1, Mountain 2, Mountain 3. We hit lower. Or is this going to become a symmetrical triangle, right? And a continuation towards the upside? We're not entirely sure at this point. So, oh my god, we've been going sideways for a while. So things are very choppy. It's very choppy, right? Up and down and up and down and up and down, right? There is buying pressure. And there's also selling pressure. There's buying pressure, there's selling pressure. So it feels to me like there's a consolidation over here, right? But the chart pattern isn't really that clear yet. I would love it if we could just drop a little bit towards the support line, right? We complete mountain number 2. That'll be awesome. And then after that, we get mountain number 3. However high mountain number 3 maybe, right? After forming mountain number 2. Then yeah, descending triangle, we hit lower. Best thing that could happen, right? In terms of bearishness, best thing that could happen in terms of bullishness is we just keep going sideways. We don't come towards the support. What we do is we just stick around in the center, maybe hit higher a little bit, you know, just stay out of the support line, right? Then yeah, potentially we could be breaking towards the upside, right? There is a potential towards 39k, but again, it's just a resistance, right? We're not entirely sure, right? Of course, you can pull a line across over here, right, and make an argument that there's tremendous resistance over here, right? And we're already above the skinny pink line, so we would anticipate the price to stay above the skinny pink line, but retrace is actually expected, right? It'd be great if you could retrace a little bit, right? Consolidate a little bit longer before breaking higher, right? The skinny pink line starts curving back up. Right, then this would confirm the bullish trend for Bitcoin. Of course, if things start, dropping, right, descending triangle, right, we head towards the skinny pink line. If we cross the skinny pink line, then more likely than not, we're going to travel under sub 20k. More likely than not. So it all depends upon what Bitcoin wants to do at this point of time. Are we gonna consolidate a bit longer? Hit higher? Are we gonna break the support? Not break the skinny pink line? Continue consolidating? Go higher? Skinny pink line starts curving back up? Or are we going to break the skinny pink line and continue lower for Bitcoin? Again, we're not entirely sure. The chart patterns just aren't that clear. And yeah, I mean, just by looking at the volume, right? If you compare the volume now versus previously, right? It's so small and insignificant. There's just nothing much happening right now for Bitcoin. We're expecting this, so we'll see how it goes first though. We could also get things like that. So yeah, we're still uncertain about Bitcoin. It'd be great, if you have some clarity, but yeah, trading is not so simple. So there you freaking go. Ethereum against BTC. So for Ethereum, I think Ethereum might do something like this. The bullish case, right? Get a falling channel, complete A, B, C, D, E, break higher. But at the same time, we could also dip lower towards our targets over here, 0.06. I don't feel the bearishness. Normally when you break a support, right, it's zoom, 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 zoom. It drops lower, right? Where is the zoom, zoom? There's no zoom, zoom for Ethereum against BTC. We have been rallying back up, so it's like, this is a little bit suspicious for me. Ethereum against USDT. Yeah, it's still we have two targets towards the upside and also towards the downside. So we are still uncertain. We are aware of the possibility of things going both ways, right? Again, we can see this from a bearish perspective, and this could be a rising wedge, and rising wedges usually break lower, right? Rising wedges are bearish chart patterns, but at the same time, you can also call this an ABCDE. A breakout. You can also argue that a breakout has already happened. You can also argue that we could be consolidating, just like what Bitcoin could be doing, and then we could be breaking higher for Ethereum against USDT. It's just, things just aren't really that clear for us at this point of time. So it would be great, to be honest, for us to have some clarity. And hopefully, we stay above the skinny pink line and we remain with a bullish trend. that'll be the best thing that could happen for Ethereum. So yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see how things go. BNB against BTC. So for BNB, we're in a falling channel, falling wedge. Feels to me like we're about to break the resistance line. Could we be breaking much higher? Sure, of course. Again, valleys broke out, retrace, falling channel, falling wedge usually breaks higher, right? This is a bullish chart pattern. I mean, of course, things can always go wrong, you know. Left shoulder hit, we get a right shoulder here, boom. I don't think so, but it still remains a possibility for BNB against BTC. So again, we have to proceed very cautiously. We are already under the skinny pink line on the daily, and yeah, the bearishness could actually continue lower. This whole thing could become an ABC kind of a chart pattern. So yeah, we have to proceed very cautiously, right? Again, the last time that we got a head and shoulders over here, right? Left shoulder hit, right shoulder pow, but we didn't really collapse, right? It was pushed back up. So we might get something like that as well, right? Maybe a right shoulder drops and then it gets pushed back up. We could get something like that. Again, we're still not entirely sure. So we'll take things one step at a time for BNB. BNB against USDT. We still have two hard targets, 173, 122. So yeah, and this looks like a mountain range, right? Mountain 1, mountain 2, mountain 3, drop, right? Mountain 1, are we gonna drop down? Mountain 2, mountain 3, are we gonna drop lower? If we do continue dropping lower, this whole thing could become a descending triangle. Mountain 1, mountain 2, we might get a mountain 3, hit lower. 2024, I don't think so though. That is the next Bitcoin halving. So I'm going to assume that somehow we're going to switch bullish for BNB against USDT. I just don't see it yet at this point of time. Again, we were saying take out this high and we will consider the bearishness to be gone, right? Everything, all the bearishness gone. Just take out this high. So it feels like we're slowly rising, which is not good to be honest, because this is a rising wage. Rising wages usually break lower. So we might get something like that for BNB. So yeah, we're just not entirely sure. So we do not want to commit into anything yet, right? When you get higher highs, just marginally higher highs, usually breaks lower, right? The last time we got a higher high, what happened? Yeah, there was a big collapse that came, right? So that's not good. You don't want to see higher highs. So yeah, what you want to see is a proper, you know, squeeze if possible, right? A chart pattern, something more, you know. This would be a very nice, look at this here, right? That was a symmetrical triangle, right? This was a trade that the boys and we took for Binance. This was super profitable for us. So yeah, but we don't see it yet. So yeah, it's just unclear to us. So we can't be rushing into anything until we see clarity for BNB. We're not exactly in a bearish trend. We're not exactly in a bullish trend. We are trending sideways, and we have been trending sideways ever since the February 2021, right? So yeah, again, there's just nothing much for us to do until we see more clarity in terms of the charts, right? What I like about this is it's a lower high, which means that this is a potential left shoulder, right? And we could get a very nice head here. So an inverse head and shoulders, right? We're thinking of the bigger scheme of things. We're thinking very long term. Binance could do very well. We could be breaking into 4-digit territory, but I suspect that there's going to be a very long consolidation, right? Which is going to tie in very well with 2024. So by 2024, we get a very nice right shoulder, we break out, right? So I think it would be smart to get BNB if it does drop towards like, I don't know, 122, right? I think it would be a very smart move. But again, we're still not entirely sure. So yeah, we could also just slowly crawl our way up. We're not entirely sure, so we have to be patient with BNB. XRP against BTC. So for Ripple, again, nothing really solid that clear for us. Again, we are still not really sure if this is going to be the ABCDE, right? Or, you know, this whole thing could be an A, B, we calm down for a C, right? This whole thing is just a setup, appetizer, pam, we drop low. It's like, oh my God, yeah, this could be a very good area to be accumulating. XRP breaks higher, right? And then A, B, C, D, E, boom. Right, 2024. It's going to tie in very well. But again, we're still not entirely sure, so we have to take things one step at a time for XRP. XRP USDT, we still have hard targets towards the downside, 20 cents, 16 cents. So our trucks are ready over here. If it really does drop lower, our truck will be scooping up XRP. Right, I think I should just put a picture of a truck here. Truck. Ta-da! Green truck. You know, a green truck, right? Okay, let's just increase the size to 40. Yeah, our truck will be ready. If and when the XRP drops, right, our truck will be loading up our trucks with XRP. If it does really drop that low, as we anticipate. So yeah, I feel like this whole thing could be the left shoulder, although this is already a head and shoulders by itself. Let's just assume this whole thing, head and shoulders, is a left shoulder. We could be coming down for a right shoulder, a head, a right shoulder, and then palm as we drop towards sub 20 cents. Woo! This would be an awesome opportunity. But again, we're not entirely sure. We're already above the skinny pink line. Sure, of course, we could be consolidating here and continuing higher. Then, yeah, that's it. We will trade. We will put on trades accordingly, right? But yeah, again, I still am biased bearish for XRP on the short term and medium term. But long term, I'm expecting XRP to fly. But short, medium, yeah, still bearish. Again, I still don't see the bearish chart patterns for XRP in the short term yet, right? This is a falling channel, and falling channels usually break higher. You see that? So again, we're still not entirely sure though. If you look at it from a weekly perspective, yeah, last week we closed with a red candlestick. 2 days ago, some indecision over here. There's buying, there's selling, right? The previous week, there's proper selling. Yeah, again, we're still not entirely sure though. So we're taking things one step at a time for XRP. ADA, Cardano against BTC. What's up, Charles? ADA, we have a target potentially towards 0.618. Okay, it's not a hard target, but we're expecting 0.618 to be hit. So we'll probably zip down to 0.618. I don't know if the support is going to hold because this was a inverse head and shoulders. Do you see this? Do you see this? There's a left shoulder over here. Head. There's a right shoulder. Let me just zoom in for you. Yeah, do you see this? Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, broke out, retest, boom, blast off. So we could be revisiting the inverse head and shoulders over here. So again, we're still not entirely sure though. We're still not entirely sure. So we're still anticipating 0.618 to be taken out. I don't think it's going to be one simple straight line down. It's going to be a lot of zigzagging as we drop lower. So be careful about rushing into a trade too soon for ADA. But again, if you look at the bigger picture, we will love it if we get a very gigantic ABCD. Doesn't matter if it is postponed, right? ADA's bull season is postponed until 2028, right? Then only does ADA fly. Yeah, we don't mind it, but again, 2028 is a very long time. So again, we're taking things one step at a time. We're not going to be rushing into anything, right? We need to see the signal coming first for us to make a move. Until we see the signal, we will wait patiently. We will keep our gunpowder dry. ADA against USDT. And yeah, we're still mucking around the skinny pink line. No clear signs of a proper bullish reversal chart pattern yet. Are we getting something like a squeeze over here, right? Could this be an A, B, C, D, E break higher? Again, not too sure. Is this the ultimate low for this bearish trend? We don't know. Could there still be another lower low? Of course. We're just not entirely sure. We don't have any targets for ADA, so yeah, even no chart patterns as well. So we have to take things one step at a time, right? We're going to be very patient with ADA. Dogecoin against BTC. So for DOGE, DOGE is very weak. We continue dropping lower. I don't know if this is a 5 wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 wave completion potentially, right? Yeah, again, I'm not sure. Right, so this was a very bullish move, but you could feel that yeah, it's still getting slapped back down, right? This was a very nice one. We went above the skinny pink line. We should have stayed above it, but yeah, nope. We continue dropping lower. Of course, there's also the danger that this whole thing could be a mountain 1, mountain 2. We could get a mountain 3, descending triangle. And Dogecoin could go to very, very low numbers. Dogecoin against USDT, same freaking thing. Left shoulder, hit, we get a right shoulder, palm, drop lower. You think it's possible? Of course it's possible. Yeah, again, we're not entirely confident. We don't really like what we see because this whole thing, again, like I was saying, could be a mountain range. right? A descending triangle. We could hit past 1 cent. I can't say for sure, but this is looking more and more to me like a head and shoulders. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, we collapse lower. That's my take on it for Dogecoin. So be very, very careful about rushing into a trade too soon for Dogecoin, because if Dogecoin does collapse, again, there is zero, absolute zero support over here until about the tip here at about 1.3 cents. So 1 cent is not out of the realms of possibilities. It's still within the realms of possibilities. So yeah, it could be really brutal. 7 cents to 1 cent is brutal, absolute brutality. And yeah, again, be very, very careful. That's all I can say. Be very careful because the danger is real. We could really pop lower, right? We failed to stay above the skinny pink line. We actually broke it, and if we could just stay above it, would be awesome. But we didn't. We came back down towards the support. That is not good. We broke off away from the support. We came back down towards the support. It's like, okay, yeah, there are forces at work trying to pull Dogecoin lower. So technical analysis allows you to see what the whales of Dogecoin are attempting to do. So I feel like the attempt is towards the downside, right? I mean, of course, we would love to take trades for Dogecoin, even if it's towards the downside. Right? We would probably be shorting Doge. But the thing is, where is are we going to complete this? Could there be some surprises along the way? Sure, of course. So again, we're not entirely sure, so we're going to take things one step at a time for Dogecoin. MATIC against BTC. So for MATIC against BTC, yeah, we still expect it to hit our target over here, 2650. We still expect more downside from MATIC BTC. There will be another 20% for MATIC. Yeah, I suspect we could also just take out these lows though, sweep the lows over here, right? The noisy area will be around here as well. So this could be one stage, then pump stage 2, something like that. That's my take. So yeah, again, we're still not entirely sure for MATIC. I still think there's more downside, but yeah, I like what I see for MATIC. It feels to me like we could be doing something like this as we go sideways. This would be awesome. So a lot of zigzagging, in my opinion. MATIC against BTC, yes sir. Looks like it has got potential, but you have to pay the price of time. MATIC against USDT, against just like Dogecoin. I feel like head and shoulders is coming, right? We've already crossed the skinny pink line, which is not good, right? You can also consider this maybe, something like a, not high quality, but something like a descending triangle, right? Mountain 1, Mountain 2, Mountain 3, right? Again, not exactly what I would consider as a high quality bearish sharp pattern, but I would anticipate this low to hold, right? Of course, if we do drop towards the support, we bounce off of support, we can see a very big descending triangle potentially forming, and then yeah, again, we could drop towards 10 cents if this were to happen, right? But again, you have to be very careful because MATIC has almost zero support over here. As we drop all the way down to 3 cents, 90 cents to 3 cents is brutal for MATIC. I don't think so. I honestly don't think so. So I think somehow, somewhere along the way, we're probably going to flip bullish. So the bullish case scenario B, an A, a B, we drop down for a C, right? A very horizontal type of a C rather than a very vertical type, right? This is a very fast drop. Hopefully it's a very slow control drop that comes. Let me complete a C, right? A, up, B, down C, D, E, breakout. Bull season, right? It's going to tie in very well with 2024 if this happens, right? So yeah, we're hoping for a very controlled fall. That would be awesome. But yeah, again, we have to take things one step at a time. We're not entirely sure. So yeah. Well, of course, if the opportunity comes for a short, we'll be opening shots for MATIC. But long term, I feel like MATIC should be doing well. But again, the chart patterns won't lie. If we see it on the charts, more likely than not, we could be heading much lower. But I don't think so. I honestly don't think so. So there you go. All right, guys. I guess that's it for our top 10 TA for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Ta-ta.